Hey everyone, bloodmako here, and this is my video for well, I honestly can't remember what quest is this. Power and magic, it's one of the chasms again. I'm just gonna call it the Yuna's event because it's just way easier to say. So right at the start of the fight, the boss will actually use, first of all, its recast ability, and then after that it will use another attack. You can see right here, and that's the one that applies all the debuffs. There we go. And for some reason he used mana breath. I have no idea why. I suspect it's because I was close to breaking or very I broke. I can't remember whether I broke. But on the retry, which I immediately did, obviously, you actually notice that instead of using a mana breath plus, you actually just use mana breath, which is just a brave attack. So you don't have to worry about it. So there we go. It takes its turn again, and there we go. Mana breath. And even though I broke, even though everyone broke, yeah, look at it. Mana breath again. So I'm not sure what triggers mana breath and what triggers mana breath plus. But on the off chance that you just straight up die at the very beginning, then I suggest you just restart. There's no point trying to continue on with like 2 dead characters, like in my example. I believe the other one, there's one that, yeah, look at that. She has a blind on her. So that's the reason why, if you notice later, well, right now, she actually misses her rupture, like on one of the boss. There we go. She missed on A. So the debuff is not on A, and he did not get pushed back, which is honestly quite important. But since I applied the Raijin debuff, it's not the end of the world. So whatever attacks he does later on, he'll just miss. And in fact, I think he didn't even get a chance to attack. I forgot that I actually brought the Seymour call, and yeah, I just pushed him back. Also, I suggest that you use the dispel. Sorry if you can hear my nose. For some reason it's running right now. For some reason, I also suggest that you use the dispel call for later on when they actually apply. I think it's just a unique buff, a generic buff which is a silver frame. I think it's HP damage dealt out or something like that. And he also applies regen, which is the most important one to dispel. For my case, obviously they didn't take a turn. Well, not so obvious, but they didn't take a turn after this. Selfie charge the gauge up, and I use rupture to push it back again because I need to apply that debuff on A. And then Rinoa just finish the fight off with her FR. And that's about it. Honestly, it's just the opening that you have to be worried about. I brought Yuna because of the additional tickets that you get as a reward for bringing the character and not using a friend summon. So this is this is my comp. It's either Rinoa or Tifa, Selfie, and the character that I'm required to bring. I believe it's the same for the Maria's one. It was just that for some reason the boss felt super tanky in her fight. It did not feel this way for this boss, at least. Then again, I also went in at 6 turns of the FR instead of the usual 7 or 8. And yeah, Rinoa just destroys them. There's really nothing else to say. So right now, the gauge is already at 100%. I'm just cycling to Rinoa's turn. And because of the Raijin debuff on them, they are not able to land any of the debuffs except for, I believe, is the 79% one. That's the one that increases your HP damage taken. So yeah, you just gotta be careful if you're letting them take turns. I believe you can dispel it as well using Isuna with Yuna. But yeah, I won't take the chance of letting them take turns. So honestly, this is it for the entire fight. They don't take another turn after this. I don't use the summon, and they die in the burst sequence. So I'm just gonna end the commentary right here. It's a pretty short video, so you can tell that it's pretty straightforward. I don't think anyone that has Rinoa will actually really struggle for this. So yeah. Oh yes. If you're not running Yuna, you can just use Lena to avoid the debuffs. Works the same way, except for that one silver debuff that for some reason I just can't seem to dodge it. It keeps applying it constantly, so I'm not sure. I think it's like a guaranteed thing. So yeah, if you're using Yuna's FR or Yuna in general, like if you're gonna burst with Yuna, then you might want to cleanse the debuff off. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
チームワーク見せつけちゃおう。負けられない。最後にしましょう。